Yo, what's up, gang? It's your boy Rob Will giving you that real you can feel because real shit is what I done seen and what I done lived. I hope you're making it a great day because no matter what's going on in your environment, you know that you have the ability to make it better. So, gang, this video right here is about why you keep getting hurt, the reasons why you keep getting hurt. Now, I got three of them for you. So stay to the end and you know how I come. So I ain't gonna give you no fluff ass shit. But these are three reasons that I kind of came to the conclusion of, which is hella more. But these are just basic reasons why you keep getting hurt and the mindset around why you keep allowing this shit to happen to you, okay? So if you see me looking, I'm just looking at my notes, but we finna dive right into it. So the first one is you need to detach. The reason you keep getting hurt is because you need to detach. Now, before I even go further, what do I mean by detachment? My version of detachment is letting go of things that's not serving you. Not detached from every fucking thing. And we finna dive into this because this is why you keep getting hurt. Even if you have the mentality, well, I'm not gonna take nobody serious. I'm just gonna be out here. I ain't gonna really, let nobody in my life like that. I'm gonna stay closed off. And guess what happens? You still end up being hurt in some kind of way. You may walk around like you okay, but you not. Because if it was like that and you really didn't give a fuck about having nobody or being around people, you wouldn't even put yourself out there. So the simple fact that I hear people say shit like, oh man, I ain't worrying about, I don't give a fuck about nothing. I don't give a fuck about this. I don't care about no nigga. I don't care about no females. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. But you are putting yourself in positions to still have these things. So I wanted to break that down as far as what I mean by detachment. Things that no longer serve you, negative things, not everything. Just not give a fuck. That's not what I'm saying. So now that I got that out the way, the reasons why you keep getting hurt is because you have not detached. And if you have detached, you've done it in a way where it's overly narcissistic. Basically, the shit that I just said earlier. If you a person that, I don't give a fuck about nothing, fuck a bitch, fuck a nigga, fuck a relationship, fuck this, fuck that. Okay, cool. Fuck that. But the reason why you keep getting hurt is because if you are overly narcissistic about your detachments, you may not be detached to the situations, but the spirits and the energy signatures are going to reflect back to you from people that you are still seeking the validation from. And this is some shit that I see commonly, like people that are overly narcissistic in their detachments. Even if you try to run this way and say, okay, I'm detaching, I don't care, when you do open yourself up, or when you are in that vicinity of people that's gonna tell you like, yo, you acting weird, or you know what I'm saying, you don't give a fuck about nothing. When people come to you with their feelings and emotions, you're gonna feel that if you're being overly narcissistic. So just because people are out here don't give a fuck, that don't mean they not hurting, or that don't mean that they just exempt from pain. But that's the first reason. You have to detach from things that no longer serve you. A lot of y'all say fuck everything, and everything is not fucking with you. Everything, really nothing is against you. A lot of the shit that we get in is based on our decision making. So we can't go out here saying, well, I'm gonna detach because men did me wrong. No, women did me wrong, and so I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna open myself to nothing. I'm detaching from everything. That's not the mindset to have, bro. First, we gotta take the accountability of ourselves. Because if I'm gonna be out here hurt and saying I'm hurt and I'm not gonna do this because of a woman, then that means I didn't do the work. Or likewise, women, if you watching this and you saying, no, I'm gonna detach and I don't care about relationships or this and that because of a man or a person, place, or thing, you on the wrong path, and you gotta go back and do the inner work. So that's the first reason why you keep getting hurt, is because you haven't balanced the detachment. And I made a video about why chosen ones must master detachment. You can go watch that video too. But detachment is a big thing, because if you're holding on to hurt and pain of other people from your past, how can you fucking move forward with anything that's light if you carrying heavy shit around? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be one of the people that say, don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm not telling you to detach in a narcissistic way, to not give a fuck about this or that. That's your choice. But what I'm telling you is balance it out. Because the next time you get in a situation where the shit not going how you want it to go and you're not getting what you want, you can't go out here blaming people. You can't go out here blaming the opposites and the so-called opposing forces, because you're making these fucking decisions to think like you think. So boom, now that I got that out the way, we're gonna go to number 2, which is you have a scarcity mindset, which it kind of ties into the shit I just was talking about. You don't see yourself as abundant, so you will settle for anything somebody gives you. I'm gonna say that again. You have a scarcity mindset. So you get hurt because when you get in a relationship or when you in a partnership or friendship, you just let people dump on you whatever the fuck their problems are because you're not assertive. You don't carry yourself with boundaries. You don't say, if I'm gonna hang with people, they need to have X, Y, Z going on. And see, this is what people fuck up. Not because you egotistical and you just picky about who the fuck you want. You have to be that too. Like I said, I always go with the accountability. I talk accountability. So you can't be out here talking about, other people not being where they need to be and you not. You can only attract what you are. But if you got a scarcity mindset, you're going to attract somebody that either has a scarcity, which, again, this shit's so deep. If you have a scarcity mindset, you're going to attract somebody with a scarcity mindset. Again, though, in this form, see, you have a high vibrational scarcity mindset, which I can't even say is high vibrational, but it's because scarcity in itself is a low vibe energy. But the way, if you're not overly narcissistic about it, you basically are a passive person. See, the person that's narcissistic about their scarcity mindset, like say if they're in a relationship with you, they have the mindset that I can't lose this supply. They may have others, but their scarcity comes from the shit that they have because they always in fear that they're gonna lose something. So they gotta run and scrape and run around like a chicken with their fucking head cut off and do all this goofy shit, draining all their energy just to fit in and keep people liking them and shit. But like I said, man, the scarcity mindset is what gets you hurt because you have a scarcity way of thinking about shit. You feel like, for one, I have to get with the first person that makes me feel some type of way. I can't just take my time with people when I'm talking to them because I'm trying to get something now. I want pussy now. I want dick now. I want the money now. And it don't work like that all the time. And a lot of the shit that y'all see is when you do these things, when you just take what's given to you, you don't like it, do you? You don't like the shit you get. Why don't you like what you get, though? Because you didn't set the intention. You didn't tell yourself or the people that you're fucking with, hey, I'm Rod. Hey, I'm Ashley. Hey, I'm Jeff. And this is what I stand for. This is my beliefs. What's your stance on that? You know what I'm saying? And you show people how to treat you. And at the end of the day, man, you got to have an abundance mindset with everything. Because once you develop this abundance mindset, you're going to detach. But you're going to detach in a high vibrational way because you're going to detach from things that keep you here. Fear, like I'm talking about, scarcity, all of these things that make you feel like you don't have or you're not in a position to have certain shit. So, like I said, man, fix that. Fix that shit right now. Stop letting people just give you what the fuck they want to give you, bro. It's okay to be, I'm not saying be picky, but have your boundaries. It really will help you knowing what the fuck you want out of life. It really does. So now that I got that out the way, man, it's the last thing right here. And I'm telling you, this is why I was going in about this shit in one of my other videos. The third thing that I got on here, why you keep getting hurt, is because you have bought into narratives that humanity is shitty, people aren't good, men are dogs, women is thought, all the women's thoughts. You can't trust these hoes. You can't trust a nigga. You can't trust these guys. All of them are just mean and evil. It goes back to my last point, scarcity. And plus you buying into bullshit. You subscribe to that thought. And the only reason you will subscribe to a thought like that humanity is shitty and this sector of people is fucked up, that sector of people is fucked up, however we want to slice this shit, is because at the end of the day, you haven't done the work. So you're still hurt. And instead of you, some of y'all don't know the signs, but instead of you doing the work, you want to put the blame on somebody else. And like I said, this shit all goes back to decision making. So if you got the mindset that humanity is fucked up, I can't trust people, go back to the drawing board, because you know how I'm coming. Accountability. Why? You got to really think, why am I in these situations? Because I'm telling y'all, when I was homeless, bro, sleeping at fucking bus stops, train stations, this house, that house, any fucking where I could, I had to really realize why the fuck I'm going through this. When I had certain friend groups that will only bring me down, talk shit about me, not uplift me, knowing that I'm a great person, Why? Because I'm choosing to do this shit. And I cannot keep talking about what these people are doing. Oh, at the end of the day, I'm a grown fucking man. You a grown fucking woman. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make the executive decision. This is the difference between the followers and the leaders. The executive decisions, they are hard. Executive decisions are hard to fucking make. That's why everybody's not a CEO. Everybody's not a boss. Everybody don't got it in them to tell a motherfucker, you fired, bro. You have no position left in my life. Like, fuck being a boss of a business. Start being the boss of your life first. Start firing motherfuckers that's not doing their job. I digress. But like I said, man, you've bought into a bullshit narrative, which is fear-based, scarcity-based. See, you got to detach from women because, you know what I'm saying, women just ain't no good. You know, female nature, it just says that they gonna be like this. They gonna cheat on you, bro. But I want you to think about it. Are we talking about women or are we talking about little fucking girls, bro? And that's the difference. See, a lot of y'all don't look at this shit like that because a man, a king, and I'm talking about women, when y'all be out here saying men ain't shit, all men are dogs and all this shit, it's your decision making. You're looking over the good people. You're choosing shitty people because that's what you like. Because, and I'm not going to say you a shitty person, but I'm not even going to go that deep, but you like that shit. Because why is it that when you see this guy, or dudes, when you see this girl, she may be quiet, you know, look like a nerd or whatever. And females, you see this dude, he don't got on 10 chains and wearing all the J's and got the designer clothes on. But you will overlook a guy that looks normal, but probably can do you better than this guy because of what you want. You don't care about what you need. So I'm just saying this because I see a lot of people making excuses and want to blame other people and kind of project this energy of I'm hurt and it's somebody else's fault. I need to detach from these situations because these people are wrong. No, it's you. It's you. You not looking for good people. See, that's the difference. My heart always been in the right place. I couldn't stand being around a motherfucker that heart went in the right place. And by the right place, I mean just being pure. Love all. Just be. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I really wanted to drop this shit on y'all because these are 3 reasons why you keep getting hurt. Detachment. You're not balancing out your detachment skills. Either you're being overly narcissistic or you're being way too fucking passive. Secondly, you have a scarcity mindset. So whatever it is that you want in life, relationships, money, partnerships, whatever the fuck it may be, if you have a scarcity mindset, if you have a mindset that I just have to go with the first thing I see, like I just gotta get it, slow the fuck down. Slow the fuck down, bro. Think sometimes. Take your time, write shit out, map shit out, okay? So with that being said, man, the third thing is you bought into bullshit narratives. The narratives ain't just about humanity being shitty and, you know, all of these type of people that we meet is fucked up and woo-doo-woo-doo. Like I said, that shit really just goes to show you your mindset of valuable people and time and just people that are worth being around. So like I said, it's up to you to change the way you think about this shit, man. Because me, I go off people's spirit, the shit they put off. I'm not judging folks off the outside shit. And y'all gotta stop that. Y'all get into situations on how it look, and you don't take the time to analyze anything. So with that being said, man, I'm out. I ain't got no more shit to say. If I was on the stage, I'd drop the mic.